안녕하세요. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum. So today I'm with Zahid. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself for those who don't know you?
First of all, thank you for inviting me to your channel.
welcome.
It's a great channel. I follow you a lot of time, and great content. So it's good to meet your friends also. My name is Zahid Hussain. I'm from Pakistan.
Oh, okay.
I've been living in Korea for 12 years. Yeah, it's been a long time. I studied here. I graduated from Korea University and then Songyungwan University. And after that, I worked for a Korean company for 4 or 5 years. Then I started working in Korean media on TV and radio. Recently, I launched my own startup because when I came to Korea in the beginning, I had a really hard time being a Muslim to get halal food. So I didn't want that kind of experience for any other Muslim coming to Korea, new Muslims. So I started a online grocery shop for halal food.
Selling everything is halal.
Yes,
obviously.
100% halal. We have almost 2,000 products from different countries. We deliver all over Korea. So that's my main job, and I am also working as a honorary ambassador for Korea Tourism Organization to promote Korean tourism in the Muslim world. And I'm also working for the Korean Ministry of Justice as a mentor.
You're doing so much at one time.
It's been a long
I get
time,
tired
so-
even listening to him talking about his
I'm sorry.
How do you do that? Everyone knows now how much of 대단한 사람
No, not
person
대단한
you
사람.
are.
Totally not 대단한 사람.
How is life as a Muslim in Korea? Because I have a lot of followers who DM me and ask me whether it's safe to come here as a Muslim, and if it's difficult to live here as a Muslim. What do you think about that? Since you've lived here for 12 years,
Yeah,
what do you have to say about it?
Believe me, it's a great country. It's a great country. That's what I would say. I came in 2008. At that time, things were different. Koreans didn't know much about Muslim culture. Didn't know much about, especially about halal food. If Koreans see somebody in like scarf or a traditional outfit on our, like for example, festivals on Eid when we go pray, they would be like curious and they would be looking at us and staring at us. But over the last 12 years, Korea has changed a lot. So it changed really fast, and now, alhamdulillah, Korea is a place where different cultures, every culture is kind of getting a right place in the Korean society. Now Muslims are having a very good life in Korea. When I came, there were no halal restaurants, not much halal restaurants, not much halal grocery shops. But now, wherever you go, you will find a halal food restaurant, halal grocery places and stuff like that. And even now you can eat Korean halal food too.
Yeah. In Itaewon.
In
right?
Itaewon, in a lot of different places. So yeah, I think now it has become a very Muslim-friendly country. I as a guy, I experience quite fine in Korea. But I want to know, I'm curious about like how our girls.
Yeah.
You might have experienced a lot of things in Korea as a Muslim because you take scarf and it's a little bit different in Korean culture. So we also want to know about what's your experience in
Well,
Korea.
as a Muslim, because I'm wearing this scarf and everyone knows that I'm Muslim once they look at me, right? I never experienced different treatment, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like everyone just treats me the same, and then maybe there'll be some like ajumas who come up to me and ask me, isn't it hot wearing this? But it's just out of curiosity. It's less nowadays because I feel like a lot of Koreans are also now more exposed to Islam, exposed to other religions, other cultures, so they don't mind. And I feel like living here is just the same as living in my hometown, Malaysia. There's nothing different. It's just that we speak Korean, but that's it.
Exactly, yeah. And a lot of Korean people around you. That's the only difference actually. Korean ajumas are super cute. It's not like they don't like your scarf or something.
Yeah,
they just like it's new thing for them. These are new cultures. Not only Muslim culture, even like for example any other country's culture, like African culture or Middle Eastern culture or Islamic culture overall. They feel like you are kind of like you're having a hard time under the scarf, but they don't know. It's not like they know and they kind of like discriminate it. They don't know. So when people like you wearing it and doing media and meeting a lot of Korean people, when you tell them like, oh, this is totally fine and I like it actually having it, like it.
It's
so
pride. It's
exactly.
part of my
So
pride.
that's why they kind of like change their mentality. We know a lot of Muslim youngsters, especially like K-pop fans, K-drama, Hallyu fans all over the Muslim world. They love Korea. They want to come to Korea. So now Korean government, Korean people started knowing like they love us, they love our culture. So they started like making Korean policies more Muslim friendly so that more Muslims can come. For example, halal food, making like tourist spots more halal friendly, making prayer rooms at different places, and educating the people who are working in the government and the local citizens, like normal citizens, about what halal culture is, what Muslim culture is, what halal tourism is, and this kind of stuff. So now I mean, people are knowing about us a lot, and that's how things are getting different and in a positive way. I'm very positive and I'm very happy to be in Korea as a Muslim. I'm having a good time, and I think same as you.
Me too. Yeah. People shouldn't be afraid to come just because you're a Muslim, because everyone here accepts everyone as they
Definitely.
Yeah.
You should definitely come to Korea. It's an amazing country. We're having a great time.
We are having a great time
in Korea. They have a beautiful culture. People are nice. Exactly. People are really nice. The food is great. I love Korean food. So definitely, if you have a chance to come to Korea, definitely come to Korea. And if you don't want to come as a tourist, I think we prefer you, especially youngsters, to come as students. We both came as students, so we spent a good time here, and now we're very close to the Korean culture and stuff.
So maybe next time we'll be talking about scholarships.
Oh yeah, that would be a good topic.
To Korea.
Definitely.
But for today, 여기까지.
Yes, thank you guys for listening.